First stop, smoothie for breakfast.
Phone book update failed.
Yeah. So good morning. It's a little dangerous today. I'm driving while recording. However, today we are, excuse me, going through the day in the life of an incoming MS1. I've done a day in the life video before, but at the time I was very much a pre-med. I was doing a ton of clinical research. I was studying, getting ready for exams. It is a dream come true, truly, to have that pass me at this point. And so now my days are very different. I'm really fortunate to have a job that I sort of make my own hours, and beginning July 1st, I'll be switching from part-time to TAR in this job, which means at part-time I'm required to work a minimum of 20 hours per week, but in TAR, I set my own hours. It's time as reported. So it's a blessing in the sense that I can make my own hours and no one's really checking up on me, but it's a little bit of a curse because now I feel this obligation to really clock in all the hours that I can, because this is probably the last summer where I can truly do this position that I've been passionate about for 4 years and make a decent amount of money doing it. This is my last shot at making a pretty penny before accumulating massive amounts of debt. So it's a trade-off we're working with here, but it's gonna be okay. Right now, I'm hopping on the expressway. I'm going to my favorite juice place. It's about almost 9 o'clock. And I have an office at my house, but it's getting a little cramped in there and I'm ready for a change of scenery. So we're gonna go get some juice with some protein in it. That'll be my breakfast. I can take my morning medicine. I'll probably swing by my friend's office. I spend a good amount of time there every single week, and sort of start the day with her, debrief, figure out what her evening was like, talk about our potential days today, go from there. I have a couple meetings, one with my boss, one with a advisor of sorts that I will be meeting with. And is there an accident? Oh no, just in traffic. Yeah, so that's what today is, and I will catch you after we get smoothies. We have some mostly just busy work today, but I'll give you all the juicy, exciting details, and I'll also walk you through sort of my MS1 checklist, like all the stuff I didn't even realize I had to do before I start medical school. So we'll do that today. See you soon. Got the smoothies. One for me, one for my best friend, and one for my mom, who lives also like 5 minutes from the smoothie place. Just juice for life. So good. So now we're on our way to drop off smoothie number 1 to mom, then meet my friend at her office to enjoy breakfast. It's a smoothie with protein, so it'll fill me up nice. See you in a bit. Hello again. So I've been all over the place today. I filmed a lot more in the car, but I realized you probably don't want to just see me in the car all day. But what did I do? Last thing I told you, I got smoothies from my mom and my best friend. Had some quality time with them this morning. Shortly afterward, I ran to the grocery store. What else did I do? I handed in a job application to be a server at a place like 10 minutes from my house. And I've written a blog post to sort of go along with this video, talking about like what's the big thing that everyone tells you to do in between graduating college and starting medical school, and that one summer if you're going straight through. And I'm not doing a very good job of it, but would recommend read that. I mean, I wish I could take my own advice better, but right now I'm sitting down. It is a little after 1. I have a meeting with my boss. I've been working in clinical research, and I'm sort of having a catch-up meeting just to like relay the good news about where I'm going to medical school and talk about really the future of my role at this center. And I mentioned earlier, I'm going from part-time to TAR, and they've been really great about saying, you know, if you can work in med school, great. If you can't, then that's also okay. So that's exciting. But as I was sitting down here, I'm eating my lunch so I can take my medications for the afternoon. A couple days ago, I bought a new iPad to bring me from medical school. That's like my big splurge. And I'm very excited because my iPad's been here for a couple days. I just walked into the Apple store after saving up some money and bought it. But what came today is my screen protector. I'm very excited about it. It's way bigger than I anticipated. Let's hope it's the right size. But we have that. So we're gonna put this on, the screen protector on, and it's the paper-like screen protector that so many people have been talking about. I've been dying to get one for years. So I'm gonna put that on, have the meeting with my boss, and I'll catch you after. Summer between graduating college and becoming an MS1 is like an awkward time, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, but also shying away from supposed to and just doing what I enjoy. So it's a weird combination of both that I'm doing. I'm eating lots of Olive Garden, buying lots of things that I probably shouldn't be buying, and also working so I can save up a pretty penny, at least something like that, before I start med school. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on, have this meeting with my boss, and I will talk to you after. Quick thing, in addition to my screen protector coming in, I got another package and I was very confused what it is, but I had to share. My t-shirt came. So exciting. So freaking exciting. Whoa. There's 2 logos on here. I wonder if one of them is like my society that I get assigned to. But anyways, just wanted to show. Now I'll put this on and talk to my boss. I'll see you later. Meeting, check, very short. It was actually really pleasant. He just gave me just some general congrats and a couple of books that I should read. He's been the director of my department for a long time, and he loves to go back and tell me about his biggest regrets from med school. Gave me some suggestions for books to read prior to starting medical school that will really help me get my head around the soul of medicine, the real things that are going to be important far beyond the Krebs cycle and things like that. A couple of work things, but mostly just reminding me that wherever I go, it's a privilege for the school to have me and not the other way around, and to keep that in my mind so that I can walk in with the pride and the right attitude, so that I'm doing my absolute best. He is also big on scholarships, so I really wanted to know what my financial aid situation was like, and I'm still figuring that out with HMS right now. So yes, that was a very nice meeting. I don't have another meeting until 4 p.m. I did apply my screen protector, so I'm very excited about that. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take a break right quick, and then I'll get back to you guys in like an hour or so. We can talk a little bit more about what the heck I have to do before I start medical school. He's got me really excited about these books, so I just want to make sure I have the ones that he's talking about, and got to make sure that the Barnes & Nobles in my area has them. I'm itching to read right now, so I will catch you in an hour or so. Bye. A quick sort of ending to this video here. I'll use whatever little time I have left to tell you guys, applying to medical school is a lot of logistics once you're in. I have deadlines like next week of all of these vaccinations that I have to turn in that I've probably have not looked at since like 2005 or 1999 when I was freaking born. So that's the majority of my summer. I am doing my clinical research position, mostly working on some deaf health research studies, like coding interviews and picking out themes. But a lot of this is just communicating with my healthcare teams and making sure that they have all the forms they need to fill out my vaccinations. I set up my HMS email address and started looking at my course schedule, which was really exciting. But that's really all that I get to do. I'm sort of cherishing the summer as I get it, taking naps, reading books, and focusing on these vaccinations. Sorry to break it to you how boring a lot of this is, but that's sort of the day in the life of an incoming MS1, and I think I speak for most incoming medical students when I say that. It's a lot of waiting, but like a fun waiting. Way more fun than waiting during the application cycle. A lot more vaccinations. I have to get my COVID vaccine, get tested again. I have a couple of other health things to address before I move, and I'll be living on the dorms on the campus at Harvard in Boston, so that eliminates a lot of my housing issues. But yeah, pretty chill over here. I will have a much more exciting video once I'm there and in the swing of things, and I promise I will make a day in the life of a Harvard medical student video, or just a medical student video in general, which will be far more exciting, especially because HMS has a flipped classroom curriculum, so you'll see a little bit of an inside scoop about what that looks like, the pre-work that I do, the work that I do in the classroom, and how that really influences my learning, and we have a lot of early patient exposure as well that I'm happy to share with you guys. But until then, sorry for the slow day. We followed me around in the car for a while, but it was really nice bringing you guys along. I really like taking you where I'm headed, so I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.